Welcome to the beautiful Case Arena tonight here, the site of a boys and girls varsity doubleheader. It is the opening round of the Kitchen Classic, and it features the Pioneer Panthers and the Frankfort Hot Dogs. Tonight's game is a presentation of the Frankfort Eagles, Post 976, where they are people helping people by day in Ginda Funeral Home, proud supporters of high school athletics in Clinton and Carroll County. The healthy communities of Clinton County, making the healthy choice the easy choice by FiberHawk, fast, affordable FiberHawk, and the Farmers Bank. Let's grow. Joined by Joe Rook, I'm Sean Walker, and we are excited to have this one for you, a game that was a late add to the schedule. But, Joe, we had to do it. We had to do it.
Absolutely. You got the Kitchen Classic here at Case Arena. How can you not put that on the schedule? You got a good girls, boys doubleheader here, so looking forward to a good Monday evening of basketball.
For the Hot Dogs, they come into this one a little undermanned. They have another injury to deal with, is Daisy Santos Valdez. She left in the Clinton Central game, exited the floor, and she will miss tonight as part of the concussion protocol. Took a pretty good whop to the head the other evening, so we wish her a speedy recovery. But she is one that is usually handling the ball quite a bit for these Frankfort Hot Dogs, so interesting to see who steps up and fills in for her tonight.
Right. She, if she's as she is one of the main people who take care of the basketball, get the ball where it needs to be, get things set up for them. For Frankfort, that has kind of been a difficult situation anyway, getting the ball where it needs to be successful. So her out of the lineup, Frankfort got an obstacle right there to overcome, but I think they will tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And then talking about things that they need to do to be successful, let's talk about our keys to victory for tonight's broadcast.
Absolutely. The first one, ball security. Let's talk about ball security real quick. The Lady Panthers, Pioneer, come in averaging 21 turnovers a game. The Lady Hot Dogs at 26. So the ball security, keep the turnovers to minimum, is going to be crucial. Pressure, you can say that's pretty close to ball security, but I think the Frankfort girls, they usually see some type of full court press, half court press at some time during the game. So we'll see if Pioneer employs that tonight. If they do, Frankfort's got to take care of the ball, get the ball where it needs to be, in the paint, outside, wherever they feel comfortable to make their offense a success. And then the last one for both teams, have fun. Pioneer 3-8, Frankfort winless yet. Hopefully Frankfort can relax, have some fun, and play ball.
Do we have a player to watch tonight? Did we set one of those up? How about Vanessa Guardado? She is a senior leader here for these Hot Dogs. She's coming in off of 11 points in her last game against the Clinton Central Bulldogs, and Vanessa's always tough out there on the floor for Frankfort. They're going to need her to play big tonight, Joe.
Absolutely. She, I think over the years she has developed a good inside game. Her footwork has improved. So hopefully tonight she's up to the task and have a good game for Frankfort.
We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll get you your officials and your starting lineups to tip off the opening round of the Kitchen Classic right here on ISC.
Frankfort Eagles 976 has bingo every Wednesday night. Early birds beginning at 6 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 7 p.m. Packets are $25 and includes every game you need to play. They also have Saturday bingo the first Saturday of every month, with early birds starting at 4 p.m. and regular bingo starting at 5 p.m. Big game payouts each game with 3 to 4 chances to win different jackpot games each day. Great for individuals or groups because everyone enjoys winning lots of money. You must be 18 years or older to play.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 888-888-6063 or through our website, healthyclincounty.org.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
At Day & Gannett Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day & Gannett Funeral Home, putting family first.
Welcome back to Case Arena here as we get set for our starting lineups tonight for the Pioneer Panthers. They will start McKenna Stryker, Maya McKay, Kenzie Hathaway, Lois Layer, and Julia McGrew. Those will be the starting five for head coach Adam Berry, who's in his second stint here as the head coach at Pioneer. Our starting lineups tonight brought to us by our friends at Ardente Dental, where healthy smiles start here. Pioneer Panthers are led by McKenna Stryker at a little over 12 points per contest.
Yeah, the junior guard there for the Panthers. She's kind of the leader. I bet she's also your point guard. See if she handles the ball or if she plays off of the ball this evening.
Now the starting lineups for the home Hot Dogs. Again, a little bit undermanned tonight as they will not have Daisy Santos Valdez in the lineup period, let alone a normal starter for this squad. But it'll be Ashley Vasquez Rivera, Ella McAtee, Syra Flores, Vanessa Guardado, who we featured earlier, and Evelyn Vasquez Bautista, the senior, in the starting lineup tonight here for Frankfort. And she's played well. We've seen her come in and give them some good minutes off the bench previously, but look for other players tonight to check in and have some.
Yeah, Frankfort starting three seniors tonight. Let's see if one of those young ladies can have a good game. Maybe, I think it'd be key too for some of these girls to make their first shot or two, give them just a little confidence, get them relaxed, get them into the game. Hopefully that'll work out for Frankfort's favor.
Another one of the players that's been fun to watch this season for head coach Matt Crawford, and I'm a little partial here. It's Erin Wills, the freshman. When she's gotten some time, she's dove on the floor and come up with rebounds and played defense and all those things you would like to see a freshman do.
Absolutely. Trying to earn minutes on the team, you would think that, the freshmen get in there and claw and dig and scratch, and maybe she'll hit the hardwood here this evening, get some early minutes. We shall see.
Pioneer and Frankfort set to tip it off. Our officials here for this game is Bob Storms, Luke Deering, and Richard Deering. Brought to us by Aaron's Flooring. And Pioneer will start out with the basketball first. They'll have to work it around here.
Frankfort starting out in looks like a 2-3 zone, maybe just a little bit of a trap to it.
So look inside, and there is a takeaway. Vasquez Rivera comes up with the loose ball and gets it to McAtee. Here come the Hot Dogs. They look inside to Guardado. Expect her to be aggressive tonight, although that one dribbled off her own foot.
Both teams opening possession, starting with the turnover, not what they were looking for. And they get settled in here quickly.
.22 there, Lois Layer. They tried to look inside to Kenzie Hathaway, and it's taken away again. Frankfort's defense, 2 for 2.
Yeah, Frankfort's zone defense moving well early.
Relatively young squad for this Pioneer team as Vasquez Bautista's off the mark with her first shot. That one off. Rebounded down low. Vasquez Bautista for the Dogs. I think Frankfort would be okay with a low-scoring affair here in this one. It's back-to-back turnovers. Give the ball back to Frankfort. 90 seconds in, Joe, more turnovers than shots so far.
That's okay. They're getting settled in, the Kitchen Classics. A little nerves here.
Got to preheat the oven in the Kitchen Classic.
It'll be all right.
This one taken away. Stryker. Just quick hands. She'll get the ball up the floor. She's the lone Panther in double figures on the season. Her per game average. Guardado not only plays in the post, but she'll handle the ball and bring it up the floor from time to time. There's a three. A little too strong.
That was a good shot. She was open. Ashley was. No need to pass that up.
So three juniors, a freshman and a sophomore in the starting lineup tonight for Pioneer. McAtee sets her feet, lets the three fly. Draws back iron there. With a rebound for Maya McCaig. And then we get our first whistle of the game. First foul created there. And that was a pretty easy one to call.
Yeah, I was going to say, you see her making the move there, kind of getting knocked around there a little bit.
It's a great stiff arm if it's football.
Yeah, I don't think the official going to allow that on the hardwood, but.
So McAtee picks up her first foul.
Striker at the line for two, where we've mentioned she comes in averaging just a little bit over 12 a game. Knocks down the first freebie.
Give Pioneer an early 1-0 lead here. McKenna right around 64% on the season. These Lady Dogs 0-11. Looking for their first victory this year.
And as we mentioned, one of our keys, the pressure. Pioneer scores and puts on the full court press and turns into a quick two for the Lady Panthers.
Lair able to get the two that time. Now a 4-0 early lead for Pioneer. Flores trying to get it up the floor. Guardado puts it on the deck. Flores in the lane, off the side of the rim, and here comes McCaig. Tried to dump that one down inside, and Vasquez Bautista there again. If nothing else, the senior getting the start here tonight is coming up with some big steals for Frankfort early.
Yeah, working hard on the defensive end. That's where Frankfort, as you mentioned, needs to keep the score low. Good drive by Stryker.
A 6-0 early lead will get Coach Crawford up. He'll take an early timeout. Our timeout tonight presented to us by the Frankfort Eagles, serving the community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. We'll take this time to also thank the Indy Card Exchange. Now for more than 30 years, the Indy Card Exchange has been your trusted source for buying and selling trading cards of all kinds. And they're refining the game of professional grading with consultation services to save you time and money. Go to IndyCardExchange.com for more information to see how you can make money off your collection. What nice guys. You don't have to just send a card in and hope it's going to get a good grade. They'll tell you probably where it's going to be first.
That's absolutely. Hey, Sean, one of our pregame keys was ball security. Here, just about halfway through the first quarter, we have Pioneer with 6 turnovers already. Frankfort just 2, but Panthers off to a quick 6-0 lead. So turnovers will be a factor, and here comes pressure, which Frankfort struggles with. So hopefully they can get it in and get it up court.
That's the hard part tonight is obviously already being shorthanded, and it's one of your better ball handlers that's out.
Yeah, that's it.
And there's a turnover. Kenneth Stryker heads the other way. Finds Laird.
Good look ahead.
Finds McCaig. Her first 2. There's too many numbers out there in the 20s for me tonight.
Yeah.
Stryker comes up with the loose ball once again. Pull up from the free throw line, and nice looking shot there. She's got a quick 6. Double figure lead.
10-0 lead. One thing Frankfort does not want to fall into too big a hole. It would be difficult for them to come back. So paramount here to get a basket or two the next possession or two.
Guardado scoop shot there after a little contact. No whistle, too strong. Thought about the three momentarily, did McKay. And there's Vasquez Bautista again.
Getting their hands up on that ball, swatting it out of bounds.
Good to see the boys team taking in this girls game here. They're sitting just down to our right as a group, sitting as a team.
The boys off a win Saturday night, looking for a quick follow-up win tonight.
Yeah, tough 0-6 start to the season, but a big win the other night. That ought to get some confidence going, and they've got some very winnable games coming up to these hot dogs. McAtee steps into a three.
Frankfort getting good open shots, just not able to knock them down. They're getting the shots I think they would be looking for.
Striker does not draw iron with that shot. Flores with some trouble getting it to McAtee, and then loose ball, no double dribble there. This one off the foot. Turnover may lead to two the other way. It's going to get Flores for the foul.
Striker with the good look there, good bounce pass. Here we can take a look at it. Finding the open teammate. Opportunity for two free throws.
They actually gave that foul to 44, Jasmine Rivera, who was nowhere near the play. I think Sire will say, okay, no problem.
I'll take that. That's no big deal.
She can have that one.
Yeah, that's all right.
1 and 2 at the line for Lair. 3 Panthers in the scoring column already here in the first quarter. There's that pressure.
That's a tough place to pick up your dribble right there after Frankfort breaking the press. Looking good.
Rivera with a scoop shot. Unable to get that one up off the board that time. Here come the Panthers. We get another foul here as Hannah Ziegler has checked in, and she's going to earn a trip to the line.
Pioneer beating the Lady Hot Dogs back on defense. Opportunity for 2 more free throws. Hannah with her first point of the evening.
Sophomore shooting around 50% from the free throw line on the season. McAtee will come out. Vasquez Rivera comes back in. One of 2 that trip for the sophomore. Frankfort does a good job this time of just heaving it the length of the court. It's one way to beat the press.
Absolutely.
Loose ball last touch by the Panthers. They'll give Frankfort the ball.
Evelyn getting her hands on that ball. Good job keeping it alive.
That one deflected by Casey Webb, one of the 2 seniors on this Panther squad. Guardado looking for a teammate there, and it's taken away. Move it around. McKay. This is the handle. Striker had a couple open looks at the 3, decided to pass it up.
She's thinking about it, but she hadn't pulled the trigger yet on that 3.
Now we got a jump ball. Jasmine Rivera hits the deck for Frankfort and earns the possession back for him.
Skirmish here. Good activity there by the Lady Hot Dogs getting on the floor. Jump ball, possession, Frankfort.
For this Pioneer team, they're just a few years removed from a state championship. Made a nice run. Had 4 straight years, over 20 wins.
It's excellent.
Coach Adam Berry, previously the head coach back in 2016, and now he rejoins this squad here this season. This Pioneer team defeated Frankfort a year ago in the same tournament, 64-16. Under a minute, first quarter.
Pioneer using that skip pass against the zone effectively. They like that a lot. They look for that. Good pass inside. Good too.
Yeah, good looking shot from Ziegler. 14-0. Pioneer, you can see that they've had a game plan tonight, and they've been executing so far. Pressure the basketball and feed the post. A lot of shots coming from inside the painted area. Collapsing defense.
I think, yeah, absolutely. Pioneers definitely concentrating on get that ball in the middle, but Frankfurt's zone defense has kind of plugged that up more times than not. Here you go, a good opportunity there for Frankfort getting their hands on the ball.
Striker's going to come out and get a breather here. Jocelyn Kane comes in. Vasquez Batista checks out on the other side as McAtee comes back in.
That's good ball movement if Frankfort can cash in here.
Shot from downtown. Over to Flores. A jumper, no. And Rivera with a nice offensive rebound. Bucket comes after the buzzer. Can we have it anyway,
yeah,
please?
It was close.
At the break, it's 14-0 Pioneer. Leads Frankfort. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
Frankfort Eagles 976. Serving with the community since 1905. With over 900 members locally, Frankfort Eagles offers something for everyone. Golf leagues, bingo, concerts, kid parties, cookouts, and more. For more information on who we are and what we do, visit FOE.com or stop by Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street, Frankfort, Indiana.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Tonight's game is brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Home, where they believe in putting family first. As active members of the community, they know that when dealing with the loss, seeing a familiar face and being treated like family is important. Day and Ginda Funeral Home will serve your family in a unique and loving way. Provide the care that you need. For more information, go to dayandginda.com.
Frankfort staying in the active zone. That's caused us a lot of turnovers. Had 9 turnovers, good to get their 10th turnover there.
Good hustle to get back and not give up the easy layup there. Jocelyn Kane, the freshman. You always tell younger kids, the underclassmen, you want to earn more minutes, you do it with hustle. You do the little things, right?
Anything to get yourself on the floor.
A 3 off the mark. Rivera tracks down another rebound for Frankfort. McAtee into a 3. Boy, this side of the floor just unkind to the hot dog so far here tonight.
Not able to get one down right now.
McKay gets it to Webb. She traveled before the jump shot. Unfortunately, a dead ball turnover on Pioneer allows them still to set up their defense, so Frankfort's got to beat that pressure.
Frankfort 6 turnovers committed in that first quarter. Not terrible.
You see another one right there as Webb gets the deflection. That one knocked out of Guardado. The good thing for Guardado so far tonight, She's not scored just yet, but she stayed out of foul trouble. That's been a little bit of a problem for her in Frankfort over her career. McKegg's shot too strong. And there's the freshman again for Pioneer. Look at the hustle.
Diving in there. Close, but not quite. Or is it? No, she did create the turnover.
That is great hustle by Jocelyn Kane. And I love those shoes. Those are cool. I don't know that I would pick highlighter pink for me personally, but they're cool out there.
I was getting ready to comment on that, but I didn't know if I should. But are those the shoes or are those shoe strings? That's pink.
You know, I can't tell from up here. We're way up in the crow's nest, but I just know they look cool.
We need to get the crew on this one. Let's get a consensus here. See what everybody thinks.
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I would get like highlighter green or yellow maybe.
Anything flashy for you, son? I know that's what you're
Yeah.
at. Yeah.
Yep, I got to look good.
Gotta look good.
I know I'm not going to play good, so I got to look good. Active hands here, a steal from Frankfort. Well, maybe. I forgot she's going up against the freshman, and she's got a lot of fight in her.
She does. Ashley gets her hands in there again, creating a turnover.
Again, stay tuned at the conclusion of this first one tonight. About 20 minutes after we sign off in the first game, we'll come back on for the tip of the boys' game. The opening round games of the Kitchen Classic are played at various locations, and then they'll all come together and finish this tournament out at Delphi as Lois Layer steps into a three and knocks one down.
Pioneers' first three of the evening.
Healthy.
Go ahead. I was just going to comment out to a 17-0 lead for the Panthers.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County wants you to reduce the risk factors that are contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities, by decreasing stigma and encouraging policy, system, and environmental changes. The vision of Healthy Communities is to make the healthy choice the easy choice. For more information, visit healthyclintoncounty.org. We want to also thank Aaron's Flooring, where they offer luxury vinyl plank carpet installation and more. Visit aaronsflooringllc.com for more information, or you can give them a call at 765-601-4145 for a free quote. 5:47 to go here before the half. Frankfort been held scoreless the other night against Clinton Central. Their first field goal did not come until the second half. They had some free throws in the first half of action, but it's been a lot of jump shots tonight. They're just not falling for Frankfort.
Yeah, I would think that Coach Crawford would be pleased with the ball movement, getting where the ball needs to be successful. They just can't drop them in. Some nights are like that, Sean.
For these hot dogs, they face Pioneer obviously here tonight. December 27th, they go to Danville, and that Danville team, the last time I checked, was not ranked, yet they're 9-1. So a tough matchup looms. And then they turn around and play West Lafayette on January 2nd, who's ranked number 13 in 3A. So 4 ranked opponents early for these Lady Hot Dogs. Still playing a tough schedule. We get a foul here against the Panthers, and I believe Superfan Forrest approved of that one. I heard him.
Heard a war hoop up here, yeah.
Is that what we're calling it? War hoop? I like it.
That's what I'm calling it. I don't know if that's right or not. But.
McKegg the other way for the Panthers. You said to have fun tonight. That's what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
Vasquez Bautista hits the floor, but Stryker comes out with it. And then draws a foul, and this may be Guardado's first.
Let's see the action. Stryker coming up to loose ball, headed right to the basket. Opportunity for 2 free throws.
That one rattles out. McKenna had 6 points in the first quarter and averages a little over 12 points per game. Got a good-looking shot. It's a nice rotation. Nearly comes up with the steal, and now McAtee tries to push for Frankfort. Good passing from Frankfort. Oh, dead on, just a little strong. You know, I think that one of our students up here may have jinxed Frankfort just a little bit in the pregame because I heard somebody say, wow, they're hitting everything.
Wow. Wait till we have that conversation at halftime. I think we got a foul and a three-point shot here.
For those of you tuning in from home, this is part of a joint production between the ISC Sports Network and the students here of Hot Dog TV. So Joe and I do the easy lifting. We just talk sports.
Those students, they do a great job. They really do.
Cameras, replay, graphics. Under the direction of Richard Salik. Striker gets that one to go.
Striker after her sixth free throw of the half, and does so.
Four points all from the line here in the quarter. Striker. McAtee steps into a jump shot, and there it is.
There it is. Got to break that ice sometime.
21-2, now your score. Good-looking jumper from the junior. McKeag steps into one off the side of the rim and rebounded by Flores. McAtee could not handle that pass.
Couldn't quite get her paws on there.
11 Webb checks back in. McKeag will come out. We're going to hear that same last name quite a bit in the boys' game as head coach McKeag, as well as his son on the squad. So I can only assume that Maya is maybe a daughter.
We'll go with that.
I got to cut Pioneer coaching staff's a little bit of slack. We did not know we were doing this game until late on Saturday. They got emails from me early this morning, and that is a tough turnaround when you get a broadcaster asking you 50 questions and saying, hey, can you get this to me today?
On the same day.
Yeah, so apologies. Usually we're a little bit better prepared as we come in. We want to make sure we try to highlight all the student athletes that are out on the floors.
Frankfort.
Flores draws the foul there.
Good drive by Flores. Put her head down. Good ball. Handling skills. Fouled. 2 free throws.
And Siren knocks down the free throw. So Frankfort shut out in the first quarter. Starting to put some points on the board here in the second.
Frankfort's first free throw of the evening. Second on the way. Good. Frankfort employing a little full court pressure themselves.
Try to create some turnovers, see if that can lead to some easy buckets. Striker pulls up. Nope, McKeag back up and in.
Good offensive board by number 20, McKeag, for her second field goal of the evening.
Turnover here gives the ball back to the Panthers. This portion of our broadcast brought to us by the Farmers Bank. We like helping everyone grow, from business owners running multi-million-dollar companies to first-timers just opening a savings account. They draw on over 140 years of history to honor the principles of personal connection and individual attention that have been there since the founding in 1876. And that's why you don't have to be a farmer to be a farmer. As McKay gets a rebound and puts it back up and in.
Showed good quickness on an offensive rebound, went to the other side of the basket. Gathered that in for 2. 24 Vanessa.
Hey, Guardado.
First hoop of the evening.
Thank you, Joe. I was looking at my notes there. The drop down to Webb, and she'll get her first 2. Frankfort starting to score, but unfortunately at this point they've not been able to stop Pioneer on the other end. Almost 30 first half points here for the Panthers. Flores just misses that jumper. It's a team that averages 29 points per game. They're almost there here in the first half. Loose ball. Bounces the Panthers' way. McKaig steps into a three. Vasquez Bautista tracks it down. Frankfort into their half-court set. We've seen Vasquez Rivera let a couple of threes fly. I think she needs to keep shooting, Joe.
Yeah. I think Frankfurt's situation, you're open, let her go.
A shot there by Layer. She's got another bucket. She's got 8 points tonight.
Panthers doing a good job of spreading out their scoring tonight. Everybody getting in the act.
That was a great execution there. Guardado just missed a shot. McAtee crashes in. Should be the last to touch it. Substitution is Ziegler comes back in for Pioneer. Pioneer started off their season. They lost 4 straight games. They got a victory over 4A Logansport. Won a couple of games there in the middle versus North White and LaPorte before dropping their last 3. They played some ranked teams as well, with Caston being in there, Triton. Guardado on the rebound, gets it to McAtee. Under a minute. If you're Frankfort, you just want to see a shot go in. Flores just a little short there.
Boy, I was going to say, the officials are kind of looking at each other. Maybe, I don't think she would have shot that short. I thought Pioneer maybe got a hand on that one.
And they're going to say it was touch, so they reversed the call. And Flores gives the official the thumbs up. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you kindly, sir.
They go to the corner. She says, see, I'm going to put this one up. And it hit the rim at least. Wasn't deflected that time. Striker the other way. Finds McKaig. Good hustle. Layer able to sneak up and take that one away. McKenna pushes the other way. Here comes, got their feet tangled up.
Yep.
Flores will earn this foul. Well,
been a quick moving first half, not many fouls called. 22. Flores, I didn't do that. My feet weren't there.
Layers shot no. Flores on the rebound. Guardado trying to get it up the floor with under 10 seconds to go and just a little too strong.
Good idea. Just didn't quite connect. .4, they get it in. And now a foul at midcourt with a little over a second on the clock. Still no free throws yet for Pioneer.
So a good foul because they're going to reset at the end of the quarter here under the new rules.
Yep.
Shots up. And we'll head to the halftime break. Your score 29-6. Pioneer on top of Frankfort. Stay tuned. You're watching IHSAA girls basketball on the ISC Sports Network.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. FiberHawk partners with local companies by providing business-class internet, phone, TV, and customized bundles to meet your needs. Our fiber-powered system delivers reliable speed with enhanced security. Running a business is tough. Contact FiberHawk today and let our expert team give you a hand.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
I brought you a present. Follow the adventures of the Ardente Dental team as they fight cavities, gum disease, and create beautiful, healthy smiles.
Inconceivable!
Hello, my name is Dr. Snyder. You cause cavities. Prepare to die.
Inconceivable!
To make your smile look straight and fine, our braces per month are just $1.99.
Inconceivable!
You keep using that word, I do not think it means what you think it means.
Have fun at Ardente Dental.
Meet Henry. Henry is hip. Henry loves the new Mintel TV streaming app. And check out Helen. With features like Cloud DVR, Restart, and Look Back TV, Helen never misses her favorite shows. And this is Bob. Bob can't contain his excitement for the new Mintel TV streaming app. Bob is proving that you actually can teach an old dog new tricks. What do you say, Bob? Does the Mintel TV app get a thumbs up? All right, Bobby, yo. Mintel TV, the next generation of awesome. Upgrade today.
Former WNBA star Katie Douglas Poe is now the owner of fitness franchises that help people get healthier and more active. And even though she comes from the world of elite athletics, Katie's favorite customers are the ones pursuing modest goals. We're proud to provide her with that same kind of personal support and individual attention to her finances, which is why, when it comes to her banking, Katie is a farmer. The Farmers Bank. Let's grow.
As a healthcare facility, providing top-notch care should be your number one goal. However, patient experience and overall satisfaction should be a top priority as well. You see, in addition to your patients, you also have an obligation to the family and friends who attend appointments, sit for hours in waiting rooms, or spend days at your facility awaiting a loved one to be discharged. The last thing that they want or need to be concerned about is how or where to charge their cell phone, tablet, or smart device when trying to keep loved ones up to date. This is where JM Marketing comes in. Our fully customizable charging station allows you to promote your facility or patient portals while providing a courtesy to those who spend time in your facility. Our charging stations provide full speed, multi-device charging capabilities while utilizing energy-efficient technology. And the best part? They charge nearly 100% of devices. They fit anywhere and go everywhere. A simple yet practical way to enhance the overall experience you provide, and that is a reason for everyone to celebrate. For more information, contact sales at JM Marketing to get plugged in today.
Welcome to Trinity Hope Center. Here we are actively engaged in our recovery community with a multitude of activities including peer recovery coaching, a full computer lab, grief groups, relapse prevention, pre- and postnatal support group, educational workshops for family members with addicted loved ones, expungent workshops, parent cafes, Saturday pro-social activities, recovery walk club, book club, and even video game nights. For more information, give us a call at 765-250-1845.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Welcome back here to Case Arena, talking with some of the Frankfort high school athletes, basketball players we'll see here tonight. We were just speaking with them at the half as they're getting prepared to take on the Pioneer boys at the conclusion of this one. At the half, Pioneer up 29-6 here in the girls' game. And it's been a great first quarter from McKenna Stryker, Lois Layer, Maya McKaig, and others for Pioneers. They're already at their season scoring average for an entire game. They've done it here in the first half against Frankfort, Joe.
Yeah, 29 points. That's basically, I thought they were averaging about 29-30 a game, so to get 29 the first half, that's a good first half for the Lady Pioneers. 6 points for the Hot Dogs. Had a lot of good shots.
Yeah.
Get the ball where they wanted to, I think. Got in positions, just didn't make the shots. So hopefully get a few more to drop here in the second half. But one of our keys we had was ball security. In that first half, the Lady Hot Dogs, 14 turnovers. Pioneer was 13. They're pretty even, but both of them, I'm sure that's more than they want for a half of basketball. So maybe see what happens here in the second half. Maybe they can take care of the ball a little bit better, get a few more points, both teams.
On the other side for Frankfort, they have three girls that have scored. Ella McAtee, Syra Flores, and Vanessa Guardado all have 2 points apiece. And Joe, to your point, a lot of good shots. When they've been able to beat the pressure and get up the floor into their half-court set, they've got good looks.
They have.
So that's something that Coach Crawford's got to be talking about at halftime, right? Is
absolutely.
When you take care of the ball and you get into the half-court set, we're getting good looks.
Yeah.
Whether they fall or not,
yeah.
It's got to be the game plan the rest of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. They've, for the most part, they really haven't turned the ball over that much against Pioneer's full-court pressure. It's just been in the half-court, getting the ball where they think they need to, and just sometimes that ball security just a little tougher than you want it to be.
We got a little under 4 minutes to go here in our halftime break. Our halftime show tonight brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Home, where they put family first. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll show you some of those first half highlights brought to us by Fiberhawk.
Colleges and universities are always actively looking for highly targeted and effective ways of reaching high school students and their families. Imagine your informational message being displayed in full color on courtesy charging stations placed throughout the high schools of your choice. Our mobile charging stations provide your college or university with a continuous flow of traffic to those who benefit from your message the most. High traffic areas like the cafeteria, commons, multimedia rooms, and concessions make the perfect places to reach a receptive and captive audience. Advertise to your alumni of tomorrow by getting plugged in today. At JM Marketing, your audience awaits.
Hi there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
And we do Query and Schultz on ISC Sports Network. And Derek, unlike Ted Lasso, we have a third season.
That's right. Season number 3 right now, ISCSportsNetwork.com. You can see episodes on Comcast 81 as well, Mondays at 7:30. I'm talking about our show, Jake, this beloved show that people tune into every single week. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, so many ways to watch Query and Schultz every Monday, 7:30. Tune in and hang out with us.
And you don't have to be a goldfish. You'll remember everything we say.
We welcome you back here at the half, and as the first half highlights roll, they're brought to us by Fiberhawk Fiber Fast Internet.
That was striker number 10 for Pioneer, showing off 2 of her 10 first half points that she gathered.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of points, and when you're not getting steals from Frankfort there, they had definitely were able to get the ball into the paint quite often. And Frankfort did come up with some steals off of that, Joe, to your point that you made earlier, but there wasn't a lot of threes taken from Pioneer.
Yeah.
Most of everything were mid-range game or right at the bucket.
Yeah, as you mentioned, they were definitely concentrating on getting the ball inside first. They might kick it out, but here's one of the three-pointers that Pioneer connected on in the first half. But Frankfort, again, one of their, I believe that was their first basket of the evening. Came up with a lot of good looks, just didn't quite get them in. So Coach Crawford has to be happy with the play of the Lady Hot Dogs as far as getting the ball where they need to be successful. Just got to convert on the shots.
One of the other challenges of the zone is you're seeing some offensive rebounds there is once you're in that zone, it's trying to get back and find a body to box out. And Pioneer's been able to come up with some second chance points,
right,
hitting the glass against that zone. So we'll see if Frankfort makes any adjustments to that here at the halftime break as well. It's going to do it for our halftime show. Fiberhawk Fiber Fast halftime highlights. We'll step aside when we come back. Third quarter action from Case Arena.
At Day and Ginda Funeral Home, we know the importance of family. Being a family-owned funeral home, we pride ourselves in giving the care and love to you and your loved one as if you were part of our own family. With a compassionate staff that takes pride in fulfilling all the details to celebrate the life of your loved one in a unique and special way, you can be sure that your services will be meaningful and memorable. When you suffer loss in your family, let our family take care of your family. Day and Ginda Funeral Home, putting family first.
Just like that last commercial break, this portion of our broadcast brought to us by Day and Ginda Funeral Home, where they believe in putting family first. As active members of the community, they know that when you're dealing with a loss, seeing a familiar face and being treated like family is important. For more information about the services Day and Ginda Funeral Homes offer, please visit dayandginda.com. Start of the third quarter, Pioneers will start with the basketball.
Make a little shout out there to the Frankfort gal cheerleaders, sporting off some sporty Santa Claus sweatshirts.
Do you think we're going to get another holiday theme for the student section here when the boys game gets tipped off?
It might. I'm hoping.
Do you think the one girlfriend is going to make the boyfriend from Saturday wear the same outfit again?
I don't know. I hope the poor fella got a little happier than he was the other night.
Surely he thought he got his money's worth on Saturday.
Yeah, he was not happy about that.
Flores stepped on the baseline there. Great idea. Beautiful pass. Just ran out of real estate. Much like the housing market right now, there's not a lot of houses out there because people are electing not to sell this time of year.
That happens. Yep. Frankfort employing some full court pressure here. See if they can get a quick turnover.
They break it. McKay gets it back to Laird.
Laird got away with a little walk there.
3 bucket for Maya McKay. She's got 9.
First 3 of the evening.
I shot just a little bit short there from Vasquez Bautista.
Had a nice step in lane there, just didn't quite convert on the shot.
Panthers enjoying a 26-point lead here in the third. Back-to-back threes. This time it's Lair.
Lair's second 3 of the evening. Puts her into double digits with 11 points.
Vasquez Rivera over to McAtee. Frankfort working the basketball around. They get an open shot here. Flores fighting for it down low, tied up with a couple of Panthers.
I think that possession right there was Frankfort made 3 or 4 really nice passes. Just didn't convert on the shot, but they got the shot they were looking for.
Another 3 in this one, knocked down. Good shot, Ashley Vasquez Rivera.
Official said she had a toe on the line. Give her a 2.
Well, I'm giving her 4 then.
Okay, we can do that.
2 points for Vasquez Rivera. Kick out Lair. She's hot. She's got another one. Back-to-back threes for Lois Lair.
She's got her spot picked out over there on the side.
She's got 3 in the game now as well. Guardado in the lane. Kick out. Vasquez Rivera definitely had a toe on the line that time. 30-point margin, approaching that running clock rule here in high school basketball. Kinsey Hathaway hits the floor, and a foul called against Syra Flores.
I think that was one of those fouls where probably nothing called till she fell down. Then I guess we better call one. So.
You can see that defense coming out on Lair now. She's knocked down back-to-back threes, and here's a steal for Frankfort. Good ball movement from the Hot Dogs.
That was a tough bounce pass there to handle. That was right at the feet.
McKay comes up with the steal. Hathaway finds Lair and drug the pivot foot there. This portion of our broadcast brought to us by FiberHawk. Now available FiberHawk fiber internet, super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet your internet needs. For more on offerings and availability, go to fiberhawk.com. Fast, affordable, FiberHawk. McAtee shot off the mark. Julia McGrew secures the rebound. Striker down the lane finds McKay. Over to Lair. Third 3 of the quarter, no.
Good offensive put back there by Julia McGrew.
She'll earn a trip to the line. It's Vasquez Bautista's first foul. As aggressive as she's played tonight, that's kind of surprising. McGrew misses the free throw.
Not many fouls called in that first half.
McGrew able to rattle that one home. Gets 1 of 2. Holiday's right around the corner. Coach Crawford hoping that these Hot Dogs have a win, gift wrapped somewhere under their tree.
Hope so.
this holiday season.
Now, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, but this Kitchen Classic, win or lose, you get the opportunity to play 3 games.
Correct.
So, Frankfort Lady Hot Dogs will play 2 more games this week.
Nessa Guardado knocks that down, and all those games the remainder of the way will be at Delphi. So this opening round, games that are being played, Flores gets both at home schools. So Taylor's at Delphi tonight. Pioneer obviously here. Rossville's at North Montgomery, and North Newton is at Winnemac. They got a little bit later start tonight, probably because of travel time.
Here we see good hands by the Frankfort gal, number 32. Evelyn gets her hands on that jump ball. Turnover, ball to Frankfort.
Deflected here by McGrew, and Pioneer has the steal. So Frankfort will play whoever loses in the Taylor-Delphi game.
Now, is that draw the same for the boys?
It is.
Okay. Thought it probably would be, so.
That'll be on the 21st. At Delphi's when that game will take place at 6 p.m.
Speaking of the girls.
Speaking of the girls, yes.
Right.
We got a timeout taken here. Good heads-up play. Allows us to thank our sponsors. It's that time of the game again where we talk about the Frankfort Eagles. Been serving that community since 1905 with over 900 members locally. The Frankfort Eagles offer something for everyone. For more information on who they are and what they do, visit FOE.com or stop by the Frankfort Eagles at 408 North Main Street in Frankfort. I thank Billy Burge and all the board there at the Frankfort Eagles for their contributions to our games.
Appreciate that, Frankfort Eagles. Thank you.
There's a shot. Everybody's rocking a little bit of pink shoes there.
Look at that. I like that with those black socks. Absolutely. Dang, I wonder if
I'm a big fan of the flashy highlighter colors.
I like those. Yeah, hope I'm not too late to put my order in from Santa.
Do you think the 80s and those Zubaz pants, or was that the 90s when those were out? But then those were comfortable. I just lost all the kids on the behind the scenes here with us because they have no idea what I'm talking about. Guardado down the lane, no. Webb secures the rebound. It's a 29-point game right now. Now a body foul called here.
Number 2, Ashley Valdez Rivera was hawking the ball up the floor there, picked up a foul. You know, for the Lady Hot Dogs, the struggles that they have offensively this evening, it hasn't affected their defense as far as the work ethic.
No.
They are putting forth the effort.
And I've seen that for 2 straight years. That hasn't translated to a bunch of wins. But Coach Crawford for sure has got these girls where they've bought in. It's team basketball.
They're trying.
Vasquez Rivera with the rebound. 2.5 to go here in the third, and this steal taken away by Lair. Vasquez Rivera on a fight for it, and we'll get another jump ball.
Ashley Valdez Rivera had the ball taken away from her, but did not put her head down and quit on the play. Got right back in there, got a jump ball. Ball out of bounds. Stryker kind of dribbled out of bounds, but I think she had some help there by one of the Frankfort gals, kind of giving her a little shove. Regardless, Frankfort's ball.
Shot from the corner. Flores rattles in and out. Webb secures the rebound for Pioneer.
Frankfort Picking up full court man-to-man. Nothing wrong with picking up. Just try to keep your hands out of the cookie jar there a little much, if that makes any sense. Move the feet, not the hands so much.
For Frankfort, we said, they'll, if they lose this one, which clock obviously not on their side, neither is a scoreboard as striker gets the free throw. They would take on the loser of the Delphi-Taylor game. Delphi has an 8-5 record on the season. Head coach Dave Gilbert. I saw Taylor play against Clinton Prairie earlier this year, and they're in a little bit of the middle of a rebuild themselves. They're just 1-9 on the season, so that could be a good opportunity for the Frankfort Hot Dogs to secure a victory.
So now if the boys win or lose, they play on the 21st, which is Thursday. They play the same evening as the girls do then?
I don't believe so.
That might be a little different format. Okay.
This one thrown away. But the nice thing about technology, Joe, is I can find that answer pretty quickly.
I know you can. I was setting you up for your opportunity there to give us the news.
But you got to give a shout out to John Harrell, who does such a fantastic job putting things online. It is a resource relied upon by so many basketball wannabe broadcasters like myself.
Pioneer breaking the man-to-man pressure. Just giving it to striker, letting her take her up the floor.
Tie up here. Webb secured that one for Pioneer momentarily. Jump ball, give the ball back to Frankfort. So they will play the losers of the boys game 1 and game 2 will meet on the 21st following the girls losers of the game 1 and game 2.
Gotcha. And the winners for the girls and the boys would play on...
It looks like tomorrow.
Hey. Gosh darn, if you win, get right back on it.
Yeah, back to back.
Yeah. When you're hot, you're hot.
Tournament starts obviously tonight here on the 18th. It runs through December 23rd. The championship game will take place at 4 p.m. on Saturday.
So I imagine all teams play Saturday the 23rd at some point in time, probably, at Delphi.
Yeah. Looks that way.
Sorry about that, Sean. I have a lot more questions and answers on that. I'm just throwing them out there for you.
As you can see, me too.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we had a little time here in this broadcast.
Yeah.
As
check that information out.
Pioneers taking the air out of the basketball here in the final seconds tick away of the quarter. A 3 off the mark by McKeag. But it is a 30-point lead after 3 for Pioneer. Fourth quarter heads your way on the ISC Sports Network after this break.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Healthy Communities of Clinton County is committed to reduce the risk factors contributing to chronic disease, including health disparities by decreasing stigma and encouraging positive changes. HCCC is here for the community with systems of care navigators, insurance assistance, prenatal classes, mental health programs, substance use prevention, and more. To help make the healthy choice the easy choice, contact us at 659-6063 or through our website, healthyclintoncounty.org.
Rondell Sims is a successful entrepreneur and beloved grandpa, in part because he's responsive and attentive. That also just happens to be what he looks for in a financial partner. And when it comes to his bank, Rondell is a farmer.
Fourth quarter brought to us by our friends at FiberHawk Fiber Internet. Super fast speeds, no more buffering, perfect for all sizes of business. FiberHawk offers every speed to meet those internet needs. Find them online at fiberhawk.com. Fast, affordable Fiberhawk. Frankfort been able to keep the distance there from the running clock rule, I guess. However, I'm trying to say that it's a 30-point lead right now, but they were able to fight off the fact that we were getting close to that 35-point mark. Layers shot a little strong, and McGrew unable to track that one down for Pioneer.
Layer missed that three, but she has connected on 3 3-pointers this evening.
Yeah, she's got 14 in the game.
Yeah. She's had a nice all-around game.
Leads all scorers. Flores looks cross court, and McKeag was waiting on that one. And then Layer draws the foul on Vasquez Batista.
Frankfort getting their hands in there on that ball on that layup. Foul on Frankfort, 2 free throws for Pioneer.
For Pioneer, a little bit of a rebuild year. Got a lot of youth on the floor, especially this freshman. Lois Layer has looked really good here tonight. Getting 14 points in the game. 15 now with that last free throw.
Ball knocked away for a second. Frankfort maintaining possession.
McAtee steps into a jumper. No. Pioneer electing to run some clock here with the large lead. Trying to get back on their winning ways. This will be win number 4 on the season for Pioneer. It stays at this mark. As McAtee gets the steal. Goes the other way, and there's a layup for Ella.
Ella's 4th point of the evening. Ball thrown out down there by I think she had a good pass in mind. The other lady just wasn't looking that way.
Trying to connect with Hathaway. The turnover on the Panthers gives the ball back to Frankfort. Flores cross court. And then McAtee travels. Trying to get that ball to Vasquez Rivera, who was getting ready to line up a 3.
She was ready to fire it up. Both teams, even on the turnovers this evening, have both teams down for 20 turnovers right now.
After tonight, the next time that we see these Lady Hot Dogs will be on January 5th, part of a varsity doubleheader versus Lebanon. So they'll have 2 more games in this Kitchen Classic. Then they have the tough matchup at Danville, at West Lafayette, before they come back here and we get to see them in Case.
Wow. That is a Lebanon, Danville, and West Lafayette. That's a tough trio there.
Coach Jane Schott over at West Lafayette, such a great coach, great person. She's helped us out on our broadcasts numerous times. She's been a longtime head coach at West Lafayette, got them ranked again this year.
The Lady Hot Dogs and West Lafayette are in the same basketball section, I believe. Am I correct in saying that, Sean? I mean, am I out of whack on that one?
They are in the same basketball section. You are correct. Along with Twin Lakes, Benton Central, North Montgomery, Western, and Rensselaer Central.
Very competitive sectional. Very competitive.
Yeah, especially at the top of that. Rensselaer Central undefeated. They're ranked. Western undefeated at 11-0. They're ranked. West Lafayette's ranked. Benton Central girls are ranked. It's tough.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure earlier in the season the Twin Lakes girls were ranked. They're now, I think, 7-5. So I don't know if they just ran into some injuries. I don't have any inside information on what happened there, but
didn't quite turn out as.
Oh, what a play!
Nice layup there by number 21,
Kenzie Hathaway. 5'9" junior on the benefit of a beautiful pass, turns around and
throws it in there. Good job. I have a Hathaway's. That's her first 2 of the night.
Yeah.
Completes the old-fashioned three-point play. Nicely done.
Good loft on the free throw there as well. Velez trying to dribble through the double team. Finds McAtee. On that baseline, there's the kick out. That says Rivera knocked down one that was ruled a 2 earlier. We've seen her be a little gun shy tonight when she's had some open looks.
I think here in the second half she's thought, well, gee whiz, it's just not my night shooting the ball, so I'm just going to keep the ball movement going, trying to set up some teammates.
I don't know about you, Joe, but I'd have just let it fly.
I know you would.
What misses?
I know
don't
you would.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anybody wanting to wear the green shoes, they're not going to be worried about shot selection.
You can't make the next shot if you don't take it.
That's right.
You can't miss it either.
Chandra, you were one of those guys that I never met a shot I didn't like, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No matter if I was Boys and Girls Club as Guardado knocks down a 2 there.
Good job.
Dorners Park, 3rd Street Park, wherever we were playing.
Just give me the ball.
Even my freshman year here at Case, if I touched the ball in the first possession, I was shooting. And then I was usually right back on the bench.
Say, but Coach, I was open.
This one knocked away.
Pioneer showing good active hands.
Webb looking for a teammate. It's Jocelyn Kane that gets knocked to the ground. Vasquez Rivera, I made a comment earlier that she had done a good job not picking up any fouls as aggressive as she was playing, and now she's 1 foul away from being disqualified, Joe.
Well, I like that aggressive effort, though. She's not backing down, sticking right in there. Frankfort with a host of substitutions here. Bringing in some new faces.
Like you got the varsity reserves coming into the game, getting some playing time here for the final 3 minutes of this one.
Good to see. Girls practice hard every day. They need the opportunity to play too.
Jasmine Rivera has this one knocked away.
Coach Crawford on the sideline trying to get everybody lined up where they need to be. Get things rolling.
He might wear out a path over there on this new floor at Case Arena before this season's over. Oh, hard foul here and completes it.
Nice layup.
Jocelyn Kane.
Said, hey, her first free throw. The freshman shows some good strength there, playing through the contact, as we like to say.
Free throw rattles out. Hathaway tries to secure it, and then last touch by Wills of Frankfort.
Pioneer trying to figure out who's going to inbound the ball with 2:31 to go.
Webb looking for help, finds Hathaway. Ziegler blocked from behind by Wills. Good double team there from Frankfort on the block.
Got their hands on that ball.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My bad.
Offers high-tech dentistry with a personal touch. Whether you're a brand new patient or have been with them for years, they're here to serve you. Give them a call at 654-7222 or visit them online at ardentedental.com. We bring smiles to life. Got caught up in watching the game. I forgot I had to make sure we got our bills paid.
Well, sure, yeah. I want to make sure you do that. Plus with me jumping in there on you. Cutting you off there. Sorry about that.
Get it back to Kane. Frankfurt's still playing hard. And that's one thing that Coach Crawford's got to be pleased with. And I say it every broadcast that we do here at Frankfort is it's not for a lack of trying.
Yeah, you don't see him just shuffling along out there, just kind of half-heartedly at it. That's not the case.
We know, we've been told some help's definitely on the way. The youth program is blossoming. The middle school team here at Frankfort has got some talent that will be on its way here in the next year or two. The free throw gets dropped there by Kane.
That would be a welcome sight, I'm sure, for the coaching staff for the Lady Hot Dogs.
That should get them both. Freshman's got 4. The ball had a little wicked spin on it. Unable to hold that one.
Bounce pass unable to control by Frankfort.
A little over a minute to go here in the fourth. And Frankfort fans will sign off momentarily at the conclusion of this game. And we'll get you the boys contest between Pioneer and Frankfort right after this.
I think Kane might earn another opportunity for a free throw here.
They knocked down her last 2. Well, not last trip. She'll miss this one. Can't get that one to fall either. Loose ball be given to the Frankfort Hot Dogs.
Last minute of play here in the game.
Shot up, a little short. Tracked down by McGrew. Final 45 seconds.
Pioneer probably just willing to run out the clock the rest of the game.
So for the Hot Dogs, they fell behind a large margin, but so far tonight, they've done a great job of not allowing it to get to that 35-point mark that would have brought on the running clock rule. Frankfort, you don't want to foul here, and there they will.
Be darned. 2 seconds to go, and what'd they call?
I think they called a 5-second violation.
Yeah, good call. That was an excellent call.
Veteran official there.
Yeah, good job.
The final 2 seconds, and the buzzer sounds here on this one. 48-14, your final. Pioneer gets their 4th victory of the season. Frankfort's going to fall to 0-12. These two teams will play again here in this Kitchen Classic as it continues on. Frankfort now will face the loser of the Delphi-Taylor game, which is happening right now as well. Might have some more information for you on that one later. Joe, your final thoughts on this girls' game?
Hey, good win for Pioneer. Frankfort not losing because of lack of effort. 48-14. They put forth a good effort tonight. They got the shots they were looking for, Sean. They just didn't make them. I think Coach Crawford still has good building block there with the Lady Hot Dogs. Just keep working with them. Hopefully get a few shots to drop at the first of the game, give them some confidence, and maybe that would carry over to a better game.
Our Frankfort Eagles Clinton County player of the game will be Syra Flores of Frankfort. She had 4 points tonight. Played well on the offensive, defensive glass as well. A handful of steals. Congratulations to Syra Flores being named the Frankfort Eagles Clinton County player of the game. Our overall player of the game, no doubt, Pioneers' Lois Lair. 15 points tonight, knocked down 3 threes. She had a great game.
Yeah, the freshman did an excellent job for Pioneer, knocking down those threes, played an all-around good game. So Pioneer moving on in the winner's bracket in the Kitchen Classic.
For the fans tuning into the boys game, we're going to sign off here momentarily. When we come back, we'll get you that tip-off right here on the ISC Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life.